Hey everybody, it's me, Steve Schnee, the CD Junkie. I've got more Badfinger news. Remember when I sprung some Badfinger news on you? Actually, a few times on this channel. Some wonderful, stellar demos from Pete Ham, and in fact, GWENT Gardens was one that just came out just a few months back on the Y&T music label, and it is just absolutely stellar, unadorned, original Pete Ham demos. Hearing that beautiful voice and his McCartney-esque songwriting, wonderful talent, and there's many Pete Ham demo compilations out there, and Joey Mullen put out one also called Basil. But there's never been a collection of early demos from Badfinger's bassist, Tom Evans. Now, Badfinger originally was Pete Ham, Joey Mullen, Tom Evans, and Mike Gibbons. And these four gentlemen made some incredible music for the Apple Records label and then Warner Brothers Records. In fact, their album, Wish You Were Here, is my favorite album of all time. Tommy Evans has always been top of my list in terms of vocalists. He's just got that just great pop vocal. But before Badfinger became Badfinger, three of the four members, which was Tommy, Pete, and Mike, plus a gentleman by the name of Ron Griffiths, they were a band called the Ivies. Now, their first album came out on Apple Records. It was called Maybe Tomorrow. The Ivies, in my opinion, and I guess this would kind of mean also early Badfinger, they were more sort of beat group type stuff. They weren't quite that lush, majestic sound that we know and love as Badfinger, although they were almost there. And Tommy Evans' songwriting was very different in the Ivies than it was in his Badfinger days. So now, guess what? There is a collection of Tommy Evans demos. Actually, it's Tom Evans. I don't know why I keep calling him Tommy. It's not like I knew him. But I Am Myself is a brand new collection on Y&T Music. It is friggin', it reveals more about Tom. You know, I mean, sure, we knew a lot about him, you know, about his songwriting style and all this stuff, but here, his approach to music was different than Pete's, where Pete seemed to be more Beatles, McCartney influenced. Tommy tends to be, there I go again, Tom Evans tended to be more, I guess you could say, influenced by guys like Ray Davis from the Kinks and guys like that. He wasn't coming from this Beatles angle or this overly melodic. He was coming from a more rock, and I'd have to say maybe eccentric and eclectic side of music. He wasn't just writing, "Ooh, baby, I love you." He was writing these very unique, quirky songs. Nothing here actually ended up making any Ivies or Badfinger albums, except the song Fisherman. And that was on the first Ivies album and then ended up on the first Badfinger album as well. You know the story there. But this is a very insightful release because, as I said, it reveals more about Tom, to hear the stuff that he released, during his lifetime. It was just wonderful to listen to the Badfinger and the Ivies releases. But listening to this with a whole bunch of unreleased songs, it's just from a different angle than what Pete Ham was giving us. Pete Ham came from one angle, Tom came from another, and that's kind of the magic of Badfinger, because when Joey joined, Joey was more the meat and potatoes rock and roll kind of guy. So you're getting this Pete, who's this beautiful, stunning ballad, and then Joey was the rocker, and Tommy was the guy right in between, and he was capable of writing beautiful ballads and cool rockers as well. This is a fab release. Sure, there are some bad notes, because these are just demos. These were ideas. Tommy putting them on tape and, just trying to get the ideas. A lot of it's double-tracked vocals and things like that. So he's singing harmony with himself. And like I said, there's, some, the occasional flat note or whatever, but it's haunting too, because this is Tommy. This is the Tommy that we never got to know during his lifetime. After his passing in 1983, the world's been ready to hear some more Tommy Evans, and I most certainly have. And I Am Myself is a wonderful collection, and it has little bits of info about all the songs right there. And it even comes with this little picture here with an excerpt from Dan Matavina's Without You, The Tragic Story of Badfinger book, which Dan Matavina really was the guy that started, getting into the vaults and releasing all this stuff. And unfortunately, he didn't live to see this release, but it's just a wonderful collection. I highly recommend I Am Myself by Tom Evans. You really need to check it out. What I've done is I put together a medley featuring little snippets of a few of the songs in the album. It's about 2 minutes long or so, but it'll give you an idea of what to expect when you buy I Am Myself by Tom Evans, available now on Y&T Music.
Hello, all you happy people crawling down the road, bearing heavy loads, smiling as you go. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, all you lucky people eating out of cans while conceiving plans on how to get a tan. Hello, hello, hello.
But baby, if you stick with me, I'll try to make our dreaming just as real as can be. Real as can be. So stay by me, baby. I know you won't be sorry. Stay by me, baby.
Then I opened up my eyes and found a wonderful surprise. Yesterday had gone away, replaced it with another day. Today is another place where grass is green and air is clean. Today is another place, it's filled with love.
Wine, women, and song. Wine, women, and song. You indulge in the lot, be sure you will rock with your wine, women, and song. Take me to the rainbows and to pastel shades and golden sands. Turn me onto it, make me into it, take me onto it.
Hey, fisherman, let them smell your frying pan. Hey, hey, fisherman, it's even better from a can, even better from a can.
Well, that's it. I hope this inspires you to check out the Tom Evans I Am Myself that is now available. And I hope it reminds you to get the GWENT Gardens, the latest Pete Ham demos collection, and heck, just dive into Badfinger's catalog. Hope this reminds you to pull out your Badfinger records and CDs, plop them on, and celebrate the music of these wonderfully talented gentlemen. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, to ring that bell for future notifications. Until the next time, remember me. I'm Steve Schnee, the CD Junkie.